They were seated on the black leather living room sectional, hands zip-tied behind them. Finn, the man who'd pulled off his mask in the kitchen, had drawn the curtains closed, presumably to shield them from their neighbors' prying eyes. Though that was a bit of a joke, Rachel thought, as the horror of their situation sank in, considering how spread out the houses were here, each on its own half-acre of lawn and gardens. Just the kind of privacy they sought when they upsized thanks to Rachel's new salary. 2 men stood behind Rachel and Glenn respectively, guns held loosely at their sides. Finn sat in Glenn's wingback on the other side of the glass-top coffee table, face neutral, his own gun resting on his right thigh. The 4th man, the one who hit Glenn, stood behind Finn. The remaining 3 men had also removed their masks, which Rachel knew instinctively was a very bad sign. "Who are you?" Glenn said, for what must have been the 5th time since coming to with a moan. Finn had repeatedly ignored Rachel's pleas to dress his wound and give him something for the pain. Finn said nothing, just stared. Glenn said, "Is this about Xenocon? If it is, you've made a big mistake." Finn didn't speak. After a moment, Rachel said, "Glenn, it's not about Xenocom." "What?" Glenn said, turning his head with difficulty. "I said it's not about Xenocon." "How do you know that?" "I just know." "But how?" "You should listen to your wife." They looked up. Finn had spoken at last. "Tell us what's going on," Glenn mumbled, still struggling to form words. "If it's not about Xenocom, why are you here?" His phrasing, the way he posed the question, caught Rachel's attention, as if something about Glenn's company would give these thugs a reason to be in their house. But that didn't make any sense. Before she could finish her thought, Finn said, "Why not ask Rachel? Or should I say, Attorney Stanfield? She and I both know why I'm here." "She what?" Glenn turned to Rachel. "Do you know this man?" Hesitantly, she nodded. "Sort of." "Sort of? What's that supposed to mean?" "He's the one I told you." "It means it's time to get down to business," Finn said. He shifted in his chair and studied Rachel with a frown. She summoned all her remaining courage and faced him, taking in the short-cropped black hair, the scar on his left cheek, and the slightly weak chin, as if a sculptor crafting a bust had run out of clay at the last minute. The face that had so unnerved her the first time she saw it, 2 days earlier.